Listen, the NFL is kind of all over the place right now, so I don't really know what to make about a lot of teams in the NFL. I mean, we're headed to Baltimore to take on the Ravens, and they're sitting at 1-2. And the the Ravens are a team that I have as one of the biggest competitors in the AFC. But if you asked me at the beginning of the season, I would have said, the Bengals were one of the top teams in the AFC. As of the recording of this podcast, they now sit at 0-3. Just a lot of weird stuff happening in the NFL through the first few weeks. It's kind of hard to tell who's real and who's not right now. But I do see the Ravens as one of the real teams out there. Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, dangerous on the ground. If there's a spot on this defense to exploit, it's our run defense. So we'll see what happens. I feel like the Bills usually, McDermott and Babbage usually cook up a pretty good game plan for like these marquee running backs. The previous times playing against Lamar Jackson, they seem to have a pretty good plan how to contain him and limit what he does on the ground, really make him beat you with his arm. So we'll see what happens. Super excited for it. Bills are 3-0. Great start to the season. If you asked me at the beginning of the year, this first stretch of games, I would have been hoping for us to come away 3-1 through the first four. So I mean, we're already at minimum hitting that 3-1. I thought, between the Dolphins and the Jaguars, they would have been a little bit more difficult matchups. And again, I don't know. I don't know if those teams are just less good than I expected them to be, or if the Bills have really just not missed a beat and they're playing a whole different brand of football at a super high level. And I think I'm getting towards the latter. We need a little bit more sample size, but it's kind of been all phases, offense, defense, special teams, kind of all playing great complementary football. They look like they're having fun. They look like they're a bunch of brothers out there just having a blast.